Oh, my God. You and your fucking multitude of voices and characters.
What's a character?
No, it's a character. It was, you know what? Last night, I was thinking of one of your characters because we were watching. Now, I don't even know how we get into these little
Sesame Street?
No, it wasn't Sesame Street. I was fascinated with corporate videos, like
training videos,
self-help, motivational videos
that like a new manager would watch.
Yes, about leadership and synergy and stuff, because they're so embarrassing. They're horribly done. All they do is state the obvious,
right,
and try to make it seem like they're in the know. And this guy's name was Greg Schinkel, and all I could think is that is a Jimmy's character's name. It was like it was this guy's. His name was Greg Schinkel. And all I'm thinking is Jim going, "It's Greg Schinkel."
Why would I say that? It's my name.
Oh, no. Now his name's...
What's your name?
Now something in your throat, guy's voice. The guy is...
I'm Greg Schinkel.
Greg Schinkel.
Greg Schinkel?
Yeah, Greg Schinkel.
Greg Schinkel.
Greg Schinkel.
Oh, no, it's spelled SCHINKLE.
No, I'm Craig Schinkel.
I hate how Craig Schinkel's voice drops out just at the end of his name.
What?
You can't hear that L properly.
Craig Schinkel.
Oh, there it is. Expert. Yeah.
Why are you watching this?
I don't know. It's just one of those YouTube things you end up going to.
Do you have no idea how you got there?
Sounds like my name.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah, I was out to dinner with Ileana, and we were talking about these corporate videos and how bad they are and how ridiculous and team leadership and the words they just throw around that mean nothing.
Buzzwords.
Yeah. The board in the conference room that has like leadership and stuff written on
Company values.
Yes. This guy has a shitload of videos. If you just go to his click on the name of that thing, and go to videos.
Is he good?
There. He's so bad. And now scroll down to like him talking about. Just pick anything, really.
All right.
Pick one and listen to the nonsense.
What about that one with the hard hat? Leadership challenges faced by supervisors.
Oh, these are little skits that
I like this
they put
idea
on.
of a skit.
Put on a skit.
That first one.
A Greg Schinkel original. Yeah. Let's see what he's talking about here. Leadership challenges faced by...
Hey, man, how's it going?
Oh, this is what happens when
guys get in the car.
Your leader is also a friend.
Yeah, that's right. How was your weekend? Oh, it was great.
You're the boss.
Did you see the Giants on TV last night?
Yeah.
Oh, the Giants on TV.
I would like to say, how come he's not saying we're on our way to work? Why are you driving 3 miles an hour? They're in a car.
Yes.
Driving at a fucking... It's the worst pace I've ever seen.
Very slow. I think the cameraman was walking backwards in front of the car.
Hey, man, did you watch the Giants on TV this weekend? I certainly did. Slow down. You're hitting 4.
Did you enjoy the National Football League?
Yes.
Yes. Did you enjoy? Yeah.
I love Greg Schinkel probably wrote this. He thinks he's quite
yeah.
I'm Craig Schinkel.
I know what your name
Craig
is.
Schinkel. You're not Greg Schinkel. Okay.
How's it going? Good. For another hard day.
Hard day. They're from Ontario.
Oh, it was great. Did you see the Giants on TV last night?
How slow he is.
What an awesome game. I had it playing while I was doing paperwork.
Definitely a good score.
They're talking to each other. They're friends.
Definitely a
Man.
good score.
Yeah,
Good score.
What are they talking about?
Yeah, hold on. What paperwork were you doing, cunt face? Who does paperwork on a Sunday night?
Well, he's working very diligently. But you could tell these guys are friends.
No, you can't.
No?
They look like two strangers that have been thrusted into a car, and they're having different conversations. Like, they look like they're in different dimensions, just missing each other.
Yeah, yeah.
I've never said to someone that was a really good score.
Really
Yeah.
good score.
Unless they fucked a hot chick.
Yeah.
I've said
or you
that.
just robbed a bank and got away with it.
Yeah, or he pulled some coke out of his pocket.
And the car really is just in neutral on an ever so slight hill.
Oh,
just
yeah.
I
barely
rolling
rolling.
slowly.
I wouldn't even say that to a guy who did music for a movie.
While I was doing paperwork.
Definitely a good score, though. I couldn't believe it.
Oh,
17,
man.
14.
What a
That was
pass. Did you see that pass?
Well, it
What
was,
pass?
it was like out of the air. He just
Holy
pulled it down.
smokes.
Like there was nothing.
And it went right in.
I can't believe
Like it went right in.
Yeah, we
Went
work right
right
next to an underpass.
No kidding.
All right, man. I'll see you back here. At
All
4.
right.
Hey, right
See you
at the
back
door?
here at
You pick me up
4.
right here?
Like always.
Ready to go to work. But the problem
Wait.
is, the one guy's the supervisor, the other guy's just a subordinate.
Why did he say, like, why would he ask him, are you
Yeah.
going to pick me up right here? That's where he always...
He's very
Will you
nervous.
be here, you promise?
Look what now they're in the break room. He's the boss, though.
Right.
He doesn't look like the boss.
Well,
Brandon,
he is.
Good sound editing.
Yeah. What's up, man?
what's up with this? I just got a complaint that for the third time this week you were late for lunch. Carl had to cover your shift.
Uh-oh.
Oh, come on, John. You know, man, people are late all the time. I always cover for people. It's not a big deal.
It is a big deal. Look, I'm responsible for everybody, not just
Come
you.
on, Dennis.
And when stuff like this happens, people look at me and wonder what's going to happen.
Okay, if
Hold
that's
on,
what
can you
the
rewind?
management wants,
Because
then
I
guess-
wanted to make sure that I could hear happens twice very quickly. Sometimes you want to hear the word happen right after happens. And it's a sign of excellent writing. It's very rare you can squeeze in two happens.
Did you curse or threaten this man with violence in any way?
Yeah.
Come on, Dennis.
I cover Carl's shift.
You're fired.
This week you were late for lunch. Carl had to cover your shift.
Oh, come on, John. You know, man, people are late
John,
all the
you
time. I
read?
always cover for people. It's not a big deal.
It is a big deal. Look, I'm responsible for everybody, not just you. And when stuff like this happens, people look at me and wonder what's going to happen.
No excuses.
Happen. And this stuff happens. It's going to happen on the
Yeah,
happen.
what was this, happenstance? Please, that's just so awful.
Oh, that's horrible.
That's terrible, right?
This writing is the
When
worst.
this stuff happens, people look at me like, what's going to happen?
What's going to happen?
Oh,
For people, it's not a big deal.
It is a big deal. Look, I'm responsible for everybody, not just you. And when stuff like this happens, people look at me and wonder what's going to happen.
Okay, if that's what the management wants, then I guess I'll be on time from now on. No excuses.
Okay, all right, that's fine. You know what? Let's just leave it there. I'm not going to write you up or anything.
Oh.
But just make sure you follow the rules like everybody else in this plant.
All right,
Fine.
got it. We done.
Good.
Oh, shit. He's look,
love
he
it.
slams his fucking mask down. He's mad.
Yeah, but you lose the attitude, kid.
Look, he's still pissed. He's fuming.
he severs his fingers in this machine.
Now it's 4 o'clock. Look at this.
And he has a gun.
Now the boss shuts the lights out. He's going to the door where he's supposed to meet his buddy. Who he
Is that
just,
his thermos?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's great. He's been sitting on it all day.
He's now his buddy.
Hey, buddy.
He waited for him to come out before he screams away.
Oh, the guy just drove away.
He ditches him at the door. Hey,
boss.
buddy.
That's
Fuck
awesome.
you.
You're late. I bet the guy was a minute late. That's
Yeah.
what it's going to be. You're a minute late.
Fuck you. He's like, you yell at me? I ain't
At least
driving
the
you
sound
home.
editing was good.
The peeling,
Oh, yeah.
the sound editing, and the fact that he's parked on an oil spill.
Yeah.
And he's just driving into obviously no neighborhood.
I love that he fucking just hit the gas
And the-
go fuck yourself, boss man.
The boss had no idea that the car could go that fast because
Yeah.
he'd never seen it go 4
Oh,
miles
no.
an hour.
Yeah. How come you're not like this when we're running late for work in the morning? Yeah, did you see that score, that pass? Yeah.
Ah, it went right in.
What a good
what went in?
score.
What a good score thing.
Just
the
a
guy
nice
did.
round number.
Of course, after he peels out, he just starts driving 4 miles an hour, and boss catches up to him walking.
Exactly.
Just passes him.
Caves his head in with his that thermos is full of cum, by the way. All the workers have to jerk it off into it before they leave, and the boss drinks it on the way home. I hate this company.
Oh, it's terrible.
What do they make?
I don't know. Car parts. I
That is
think.
great.
I don't know.
I'll bet you that they make some weird product like fucking like asshole skin lining for people who've had surgery.
Oh, yeah. Earn respect by being respectful, I think, is the one with the hole that Craig Shingle
Dude, I
talks about.
have to know how this ends.
Yeah,
This
well,
movie
of
is
course.
great.
Well,
The peel out's the
We've
best.
only got 2 minutes left.
That guy, he got to walk home.
he's fucked now.
Yeah, some boss.
I think Greg Schinkle comes on and explains what happened there and how to prevent things like that from happening.
Understood.
You ready?
What's up, no friends?
Hey, buddy.
Fuck you.
There's no company fucking front.
No.
Yeah, so one of the biggest things that we have as lead hands and working leaders is the situation where we may have been friends with, or at least coworkers, whether we're good buddies or not, with the people that we're expected to lead. And the reality is, day in and day out, we're going to have to work with these folks. And so sometimes that ends up being a reason why we don't tell somebody something, because we're afraid that we're going to have to live with the repercussions of their response to us.
You guys should listen to
Where you
this.
see that especially is where someone is promoted into the working leader or lead hand position
Travis.
over some other people that are in the organization. Some people that might have worked there even longer, or they might have felt like they should have gotten the job that you're now in as the working leader. And so instead of accepting that, what they do is they make fun of it. They say that you were lucky that you got the job, or that you barely deserve getting the job, or that
I
they
say
should
that all
really
the time.
have the job.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And they really kind of get in your face.
Or like
about
Travis
that.
does a bad
Again,
job.
recognize
Right.
that for
Yes.
what it is,
Right.
which is
He did.
defensive
That's why
Eric
on their
defriended me on
part.
Facebook.
Yes.
Instead of them accepting
Yeah.
the fact that maybe they didn't possess all of the skill sets, personality skills,
set.
communication
E-Rock.
skills, and things
It was
that
all
would really
those things
qualify
probably
them
for
that
E-Rock.
position. And instead of wanting to say that, hey, maybe you had those skill sets and they didn't, what they'd rather do is just kind of attack you and pick on you. And unfortunately, if you get sucked into trying to defend the decision, you only keep the argument going. So what do you
Right.
have to do? You kind of have to suck it up and live with
Suck
it for a
that
while.
cock.
And that's where the good leadership skills
This is
come
the
in.
worst
Because if they
advice I've
see
ever
all
heard.
the time, hey, you're not such a bad person.
isn't
You
even
didn't let the
advice.
power go to your head.
No.
You're still participative and helpful.
You have to sit there and let somebody
not
drive
such a
off
bad
without
person.
you.
Then we get into this issue of discipline. And sometimes your coworkers could screw up something to see whether you're going to get sucked in to chasing them around.
Can you
Again,
pause,
if they
please?
have a
Oh, my
tendency
I
God.
just want to
be-
look at the fucking fat backs on these people.
Look at this.
He's just pan back to realize
Yes.
he's like in a conference room with a chart on a board up, and he's talking to, I guess there's like 10 or 12 people in there, and the fat back blonde on the right is enragingly fat.
It looks like
Warren Haynes.
This is the audience that fucking was from The Office when
Gervais.
Yeah, when Gervais did his motivational speech.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
you're looking at me. You've achieved your dreams.
Your dreams. Get out. Get out.
Was that uncomfortable?
Oh, fantastically uncomfortable.
You're not going to make it.
Yeah. 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 And then the maid she comes in. No.
Are you finished? No.
No. He gets all mad. She ruined his whole get
This
out.
big moment.
Get out.
If you don't want to be here, you're not going to make it.
Yeah.
We can watch
Chasing
that
the Yankee dollar.
next. We'll watch that next.
Oh, I love that one.
So awful.
Yeah, well, he just goes on and on about.
He's basically just telling
what
that
you're
guy, walk home.
walk home. Don't be friends with the motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's it. You're a disciplinarian.
That was well acted, though, those guys.
Oh, wasn't that?
John.
Hey, see you at 4 as usual, right here, so you can peel out and throw fucking gravel into my face.
You drive, John?
You drink cum, John?
Oh, boss.
This is exactly, he hit it right on the head.
I try and laugh several times a day just because it makes you feel
Laugh.
good. So let's.
Well, this was not the beginning of it.
No,
Hey,
The clip that the BBC put up.
just
that's it.
come on, trust me, you'll feel.
But he doesn't do the simply the best. Does he?
It's 4 minutes long. So.
Hey,
David Brent is one of the greatest characters ever.
He's on tour now.
Yeah. What's he gonna do? Music, right?
Yeah, I die. I hope
Play
he
some
comes
of
to
his
the US.
songs. He should. His assistant there for the day, Dawn, is disgusted.
My life had turned out exactly as unexpected. my old school just recently had a school
we can't just sit and
reunion.
watch The Office.
Yeah, I know.
Which
Was there
I'd love
another?
to, but
Was there another Shinkle video you wanted to show?
there was
Craig
one with a
Schiffel.
fat woman and a ratchet wrench.
Oh yeah, a ratchet wrench. Imagine if Jack Nicholson. Hey, Nurse Wrench. What are you doing there, acting all screwy? One flew over the toolbox.
I think, is that it? Let's see. That one says 30. No, keep going a little more.
It's the one about the piggy.
Yeah, the pig is how you draw a pig. I know the jokes would write themselves, as they say. Keep going until you see like another skit.
I see a lot.
Oh,
of
there it is
skits.
on the left, all the way to the
respect by
left
being
with her.
respectful?
There it is.
All right.
Now this is earn respect by being respectful.
And it looked like the actors did such a good job last time that they used the same actors.
Well,
good.
no, they got a fat whole woman in this. This could be part of Jocktober because she is literally a hole in this fucking skit. Terrible.
Respect works both ways.
If we recognize that as a leader, we want to give people, we want to thank them for their contributions. When we ask them to
This
do
is
things,
not
we'd like to be polite
information
about
that
it and
needs to be
respectful to
given.
them.
Yeah.
And
He thinks he's
generally speaking,
making
highlight
leaders.
the positives of what they're doing.
Oh.
So just practicing some of
Accentuate the
those things.
positives.
And what you'll find is that there's slight nuances in leadership that we're going to go
And
into
some old
that make a
nonsense.
big difference between
Fucking
whether the
hilarious.
employees respect you as a leader and want to work with you, or whether they would rather not work with you, and so their
boy.
tendency is to
E-Rock.
avoid doing what you ask them to do. And a lot of that has to do with your attitude
Sale.
and approach that you take with them.
Okay, here it is.
Oh, here's
The
these two.
sketch. Look at this pig.
Fat lady.
What's up?
broken. It's my third one this year.
She retarded?
She's broken. How'd you do that?
She has a broken ratchet.
Hold on, they're both in the fucking this little work area, and they're both wearing these fucking yellow hard hats.
Yellow hard hats.
and like worker blue, like
Blue smock type fucking things.
Yeah.
And she's got this ratchet
Yeah.
wrench, and apparently it's broken, and she'd previously broken some before. So
Yeah.
she's a little nervous about going
Yeah.
to the boss.
She's fat. She probably eats them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so she has to.
Uh-oh.
It was really well acted.
Oh, no. What happened?
Come on, Travis, stop butchering this.
You pulled a Sam on that.
Exactly.
You went...
Sam always rewinds to the beginning.
Yeah. Okay,
I love that.
What's up?
Who goes...
Why would she do that?
Third one
She's trying to
sure
molest
it's
them?
It's broken. How'd you do that?
Oh my god, I know. If I knew I could fix it.
Listen, you know what? You should really go tell John about this because, I mean, he'll want to know. He's got to order a new
John.
one, right?
I can't do that. The last time I did this, the last boss, he yelled at me for like an hour.
Could you pause
I can't
this?
handle that.
Why would she say the last boss instead of just saying the guy's name? They work together.
The last boss.
The last man in charge, and I was a subordinate.
How many are they going through?
Exactly.
The last boss.
What are they, a fucking Al Qaeda cell? You know, when Al Zarqawi, you know what he would do when I would break the wrench?
I'm sure if it was some fucking hot girl, there'd be no problem with her going in. Oh, I broke the wrench. Oh, it's okay, sweetie.
Exactly.
This fucking heifer.
The fact that it's a fucking fat, shapeless pig. She's shaped like a zucchini. Or, you know, she's shaped like a fucking yam. A fucking fat yam with a perm.
John before. I mean, he's not like that at all. He'll understand.
But what if he doesn't? I can't afford to lose my job right now.
Over a broken wrench?
We'll never find out.
Okay, well, if we fix it though,
How do
what
you
happens if
fix
it
a
breaks?
wrench?
Yeah, what is she going to do? Shove it up that magical pussy of hers? Give it a few jiggles.
And how fucking on top of things is the boss that he's going to notice that a wrench in a giant shop is broken?
Yes! They should have had to, like, bust a big fucking machine or something.
He didn't fire me for leaving him standing there. He's not going to fire you over a wrench. This is hideous.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when somebody else is using it, they get hurt. Could you live with yourself? Like, really?
Oh.
I could pay for it. Do you think the company would take it out of my pay?
No, listen, how about I go over there with you? okay? And I'll make sure, that you're there. I'll pump you up, and I'm sure
Pump you up.
he's
I'll
not
pump
gonna
you
have
up.
any problem. Come on, he's not gonna have any problem with it
He's
at all.
pushing this fat pig across the
Disgusting.
He's a
You gotta
great
get a
guy.
hand truck.
Oh, and that was actually kind of funny.
Shoved her.
He shoves her to the door and big fatso rolls forward.
Oh, if she's nervous, she's banging on the boss's door.
Yeah, this is a classroom that he's sitting in.
Yeah. All right.
Come in.
What was that? Dramatic pause.
Hey, Melissa, what's up?
Hold on, pause. He's sitting in front of a fucking 1988 computer monitor, which is off. He has no paperwork in front of him, and he's just looking at 2 pictures of his family.
2 pictures of his family.
And one's in black and white. It looks like fucking My 3 Sons.
This is the worst set. He's like in a science classroom. All right.
I have to tell you.
Go ahead.
It wasn't my fault.
What did you do? What's not your fault?
It was
I drowned my
little
children.
accident.
I was washing them, and they stopped breathing, so I backed my van into the lake. And I blamed a Negro.
All right. No problem.
All right, as long as you didn't break the wrench. Get back to work.
Little accident. I don't know how it happened.
She shit herself.
What just happened? What happened?
Well, I was sneezing, and I had a miscarriage, and John slipped in it and broke the wrench. Technically, it's my fault.
Holy shit. All right, let's see how John reacts to this horrible story.
What happened? What happened?
I broke my ratchet the 3rd time this year.
This year. Jesus
It's
Christ.
January 2nd.
Why don't you use
Get fucked, you fat cunt.
my ratchet for now?
Oh, it's a gun.
And
He's loading a gun.
See if you have a new one by tomorrow.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, happy pig. Yes. Oh, and the guy is standing. The guy is her friend's waiting outside the office.
Yeah.
He's got his arms folded and he's leaning against a ladder.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a sexy pose.
All cool.
Yeah.
Waiting to see how this turned out.
Yeah, waiting to see what fucking happens with Wilbur the pig.
All right, she comes out. Boss's ratchet.
So, how'd it go?
I had him eating out of the palm of my hand.
Bullshit. You wouldn't let anyone eat anything that was in the palm of
So, of course,
What was in there?
ideas
Nothing but
for-
skin because all the food went into my mouth. I had him licking the crumbs out of the palm of my hand.
It was his own cum. She was the boss is a cum eater.
Oh, that's what she did.
Cum in one hand, shit in the other. Just giving him a little bodily fluid buffet.
Oh, that was so great. The boss just had a ratchet on top of the file cabinet. How convenient. He demonstrates it.
My ratchet.
The 3rd time this year I broke one.
Why would you announce that?
Exactly. Why not just say I had a ratchet broke? Someone broke it.
Use it to loosen the lugs on that scumbag I used to drive in with his fucking tires who kills himself on the way home.
I hate these relationships these people have at this job.
It's terrible.
What a terrible company.
It's just terrible.
You want to watch another one?
There's
I desperately want another one.
yeah,
It's better than The Wire.
The Wire. Yeah, these are Greg Schinkel's corporate motivational videos. I don't know how we ended up here last night
This is a quick
watching
one.
these. What is that
This
one?
is different approaches to dealing with a problem employee.
Oh, he's a problem employee. Well, we got a few of those around here. Maybe we can learn from that. Let's give it a watch.
You know, John, overall, things are working very well.
Oh, my God. There's a new character. Oh, my God.
This is the big boss now.
Yeah, it's the father-in-law from Fargo.
We're not a bank, Jerry.
He's got a gruff voice, and they're in the classroom / office, and he's lecturing him, I guess.
Why don't you go see old Bill Deal? Yeah, he's now talking. He's definitely upper management, this guy.
Yeah.
He's now talking with the head guy from the shop, the guy that has just had a ratchet laying around, and giving him the what have you.
You know, John, overall, things are working very well. Now, that new widget we have, it's selling like hotcakes.
The widget? The new widget.
We're selling the widget like hotcakes.
Like hotcakes.
Oh, fucking asshole.
Oh, God.
New widget we have is selling like hotcakes.
Selling like hotcakes. Well, I always wondered, why don't we just sell hotcakes?
Yeah, that new thing we're selling, the Jew Finder. I can't believe how many people are buying it. It finds a Jew in the middle of a crowd. Shames them.
We have it's selling like hotcakes. Trucks in with widgets, trucks out with widgets, widgets in, out of widgets. Going very well for us. And all those things I did when I was lead hand are finally starting to pay off for this company. The only thing that I regret
is hiring those goddamn blacks. I've been having wrenches turn up broken, and I know it's the blacks. Certainly isn't that chubby, cute gal out there.
Did you knock off a piece of her yet? I was fucking her in the toilet the other day. You know, she likes putting my cum in her hand and feeding it to me.
Absolutely. While the other guy stands there sexily against the ladder watching the whole thing.
The only thing that I regret that I was unable to get rid of that slacker Watson.
Watson?
You know, he was useless. I tried everything. I'd give him a simple job. He couldn't even do that.
Oh, you rock.
I had no confidence. I tried yelling at him. I screamed at him. Pushed him.
Gave out his phone number.
He's walking this guy all over.
And then he just hands him a broom and a pail. You useless fuck.
Between your butt too. What did you end up doing with it?
Actually, sir, I took a bit of a different approach, and when I watched him on the floor, it looked like he was kind of bored, and every time he made trouble, he did it for attention. So what I did is I got him to try out a bunch of different jobs, and I took some extra time and mentored him. But after all that, it just seemed like he wasn't cut out for work on a factory floor.
Just as I suspected. Terrible employee.
Yeah.
I told the
That's
company.
right. So I cut his brake lines and he was killed on the way home.
He wasn't listening. So how did you finally get
He's reading his lines from the fucking
To tell
desk.
you the truth, he's our newest engineer.
What?
He designed that widget that's selling so well.
What?
Whoa.
He made the Jew Finder?
So everything's going great. Loves his job. Everyone on the floor loves him.
You fucking promoted Charlie M?
I guess every employee has some kind of skill. Some kind of
And right now I'm promoting unconstitutional. I'm touring all over with it.